In the last episode, Luneth, Refia and Ingus made their way back from the altar cave to their home at the village, where they informed the chief elder Papa of what exactly transpired between them and the crystal that had mysteriously sunk into the earth by a strange earthquake, which is probably what caused the four young fledglings to basically fall into that hole while they were exploring the altar cave. But that aside, we managed to get a few items, and we also got our way over to the storehouse, where we managed to acquire the cure spell. Along the way we fought a few monsters in the form of werewolves, but I said in the last episode that I wasn't going to do any character class changes, but knowing where we have to go next, which is the village of Kazus and the castle of Sassoon, probably going to be a good idea to do that, because unfortunately we can't use magic while we're freelancers, so just bear with me a moment and I shall perform a magic trick of sorts. And voila, we have now magically, with the power of the light of the crystal, we have changed our job classes. So Luneth is now a fighter, Ark a black wizard, Refia a white wizard, and Ingus is a red wizard. Which means that Ark, Refia and Ingus can now technically use magic. Of course, to use magic, one merely has to select the chosen spell and give it to somebody to use. In this case, I'm going to give Refia Pure, since she is a white wizard. And there you can see the various spells, as well as the amount of MP that it will take to use. Although it's not technically MP, it's very reminiscent of the spell charges from the original Final Fantasy. Though the fact that we can use level 1 spells multiple times is definitely going to be that useful. Unfortunately, we can't actually use magic until we rest, which is going to be only a minor problem. Now, I believe I gave Ark the sleep spell. Ingus doesn't have any magic right about now, but that doesn't matter at this particular point in time. And now we have some new enemies, killer bees. And Refia's basically going to use her fists to fight this time round. The killer bees shouldn't be nearly as tough as the werewolves right about now, as you can see there. Of course, we still have plenty of potions, just in case things go south, but we shouldn't really have to use them anytime soon. We're as adequately equipped for adventure as we can be right now. Yeah, those bees are no match for us. And we get capacity and experience. Probably going to get attacked by four werewolves right now. Actually taking them on is a bit of a risky challenge, but the experience is good. We can actually get some decent hits in. Ingus with the finishing blow there on that first werewolf. Don't have to use a potion just yet. Okay, Refia is definitely going to need to use a potion in this next round. A nice save there from Luneth. Yeah, we've got plenty of potions. Another wolf down. And Refia getting a lucky break with Ark dealing the final blow. Which is fantastic. And we'll get a level up. But that is actually different from class skills, which we'll get into, well, just touch on briefly. They're basically skills that apply to each particular class. And we passed up on their hospitality before, but I believe the time has come to take up the inn's rather generous offer of free resting. I actually do like the resting theme of Final Fantasy III. But we are now ready and rested, and as you can see, both Refia and Ark have 11 level 1 spells that they can, well, they can use level 1 spells 11 times and level 2 spells 2 times at the moment. Ingus can only use level 1 spells 7 times and level 2 spells once. But doesn't really matter right now. That's going to be useful. I think we're actually doing okay for antidotes and eye drops. Though I might actually get a couple more from the innkeeper here. Or the item guy. Let me see. I think that's pretty good right now. We'll keep our remaining gil. Sure we'll find plenty more throughout this adventure. Now the time has come to leave the village of behind us and move down south to Kazus. Castle Sassoon is, of course, as one of the villagers pointed out in the last episode, to the west of the village. We need to go down. And for werewolves again. This time we are slightly more adequately prepared. Still, we want to remain cautious. At least we have a slightly better means of healing ourselves now. I know that sleep isn't going to work, but probably a good idea to use it just in case. Which might help Ark out in terms of building up his spellcasting abilities. I have to say, I do actually enjoy the enemy theme of Final Fantasy III as well. It's a nice, jaunty little jingle to it. Oh, we can actually use hit all the enemies to Visa Final Fantasy II, and realized that until now. But I guess the effect will most likely be spread across multiple enemies if my thinking is right. Refia, you heal Ark. Or maybe not. 56 skill, and 20 experience. And Luneth gained a skill. No? There is the village of Kazus with a small desert to the left. And don't know about you, but all doesn't seem well over at the village of Kazus. There's a lone person here by the this campfire who is apparently terrified of us. Apparently there are ghosts haunting the town of Kazus. And there are ghosts at the inn as well. Yeah, he's still terrified. Let's go and see what's happened here at the inn, and this town has definitely seen better days. Well, these incorporeal forms appear to be the ghosts in question. Except they're not ghosts, they're actually the people of the town who have been cursed by the mysterious Jinn. The only thing which can seal him is the Mithril ring. Something tells me finding one is going to be easier said than done. And the same earthquake that led to the collapse of the crystal in the altar cave was what freed the Jinn from the Cave of the Seal. Apparently, Princess Sarah of Sassoon has a Mithril ring. Something tells me we're going to have to find her. There is one particular person next to the bar here whose name is apparently Sid from Canaan. And for anyone who's ever familiar with Final Fantasy lore, you will know what Sid is packing. That's right, it's an airship, and apparently it's conveniently placed in the desert to the west. So if we go to the desert, we'll be able to locate Sid's airship, and he also said something about the way forward being blocked by a boulder. But we'll deal with that later. Let's see if there are any useful items around here. In these particular chests, nothing. And I wonder if we can actually sleep. Probably a bit rude of me to take advantage of the hospitality of the inn folk here, but we'll take what we can get, I suppose. I doubt we can use any of the shops here as well, which, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't buy anything or sell anything until we actually restore people back to the way they were. These people pretty much all say the same thing. But being turned incorporeal is actually not that bad of a curse. There's the revive shrine if we had any fallen party members. another potion in this particular shop. Or rather, it's someone's house. And there is an ominous looking cave over here. Or instead it's the Mithril Mine. And go outside. Just save. I cannot save at the present moment. I have to leave in order to save. So just bear with me a moment. Probably help to move off the village. Won't get the airship just yet. There we go. Wonder if it's worth checking out the Mithril Mine. Might find something. Then again, we also might find monsters. That is not good. Undead. And not a great start from Luneth. So far so good. Oh my word. And Ingus is poisoned. Yeah, probably not a good idea to fight the Mithril Mine just yet. Yeah, that's what I kind of what I was saying when I said it was easy to get into a fight with a whole bunch of monsters outside of your level abilities, so just bear with me a moment. There we go, no need to go through that nonsense. And so on to Sid's airship, which just so happens to be conveniently placed here, just as he said. And now the airship rises, and is actually the earliest that one can actually acquire an airship in pretty much Final Fantasy memory. Unfortunately, there's one drawback to the airship in Final Fantasy 3. That is, it cannot fly over mountains, even though we're in an airship. But foreshadowing adventurers, there was actually a very plausible reason as to why this happens, although it isn't that apparent. But anyway, there is the boulder that we're going to have to deal with, that is blocking the way forward. But we also have Castle Sassoon, which we can visit, but I'm going to save again, just in case, and I think that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 3. And when we return adventurers, we shall visit Castle Sassoon and see whether or not Princess Sarah is here, and whether or not she actually has the mithril ring needed to seal the Jinn back into his darkened cave, and possibly whether the people of Sassoon have also fallen victim to the Jinn's curse. As always, adventurers, until next we meet.